Hey, what's up? It's been a long time. Feels like it anyway. A lot has been going on in my life, so there's that. I apologize for that. Um, Saturday was my birthday. I turned 50 years old. And to be honest, I think I'm having a midlife crisis. But I'm going to be okay. And I wanted to go through this with you guys. I feel um, I'm going over everything. Um, Recently, a lot of people I've had to let go, and they've let me go, I guess, you know. Um, I have a lot of health situations that popped up. Um, I have some fears that I have to overcome. I've just been turning 50. It's been crazy because it's been like, it feels like yesterday I was fine and now everything's broken. But no worries, I'm going to be okay. I'm strong, I'm tough for the most part, you know. But anyway, my whole point of coming to talk to you guys is I just was thinking about people and just all that I've been through and how you can think that you have it all together, that you know where you know what you want to do, you know where your life is going, and then immediately you don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to say thank you, Father, because God has blessed me in ways that you guys will never know. I am faithful to Him and His love and His kindness, guidance, generosity, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to still be here. I know a lot of you young folks, hey, even some of you older people, y'all don't want to hear this. Because these days, nobody wants to have any accountability. Nobody wants to admit that they need to do work to themselves. You just rather blame it on everything and everybody else. So nobody's going to sit here and listen to this. But for the few select people that do, let me tell you something. I don't care what it look like in this world. Your life is not over. You hear me? Your life is not over. And I can guarantee you that for most of you, your life never really began because all this time we've been surviving and not living. And I'm not going to say that that's your fault, but it's the way of the world. Sometimes, some of us come up with, with luck as far as stress and struggles, and then some of us don't. I read a meme. Man, I don't have any animosity with the meme or the person that wrote it, the thought behind it rather. But I do contemplate the mindset that it comes from, because I know from the comments that that person is not the only one feeling that way. So it's pretty much geared towards, all you people who have trauma, don't fault me because I've never had trauma. Don't fault me because you've been in a place where you had to crawl your way out of, and you've had to learn how to make it and survive, and I haven't. So, don't expect me, basically the way I took it, don't expect me to feel like, or to be ashamed of the fact that I haven't had struggle. Well, I don't care how great your life has been. Everything that has affected your life, that has been in your life, that has happened in your life, could possibly cause a trauma. To be honest with you, trauma doesn't mean that somebody molested you, or did the R word to you, or almost caged you. You know what I mean? Trauma just means anything that has caused you to think differently than what you really would think, or feel differently. And I'm not talking about trauma as far as being hurt and mutilated. That's a whole different type of trauma. I'm talking about mental trauma. Something that alters your mindset from what it normally would be, out of fear, confusion, frustration, desperation. We all have trauma. I don't care how easy you had it, you've had trauma. From the people that talked about you at school and made you feel a certain type of way because you had and they didn't, to you making a meme, feeling the need to tell people that you don't have trauma, so stop pushing their trauma on you. That's trauma. That has traumatized you, because otherwise you wouldn't worry about it, you wouldn't think about it, you wouldn't feel any type of way about it. You let people think and feel how they wanted to think and feel. But I really just came to say, amongst that, don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let people take advantage of your empathy, your sympathy, your niceness, and the heart that you have. Listen, there are going to be some people out there who are going to make mistakes, who are going to act ill towards you, who are going to be evil towards you, who are going to be narcissistic, or who are going to be controlling or gaslight you. And then those same people will expect you to cover for them, make things better for them, make them not to look like the enemy. I'm telling you, you don't have to go all out and make a spectacle out of everything. But don't do it. Don't compromise yourself for somebody else's pleasure. You're never going to be happy. And regardless of what you do, that person is never going to accept you. You're never going to be liked, loved, or thought of the way that you wanted. Because if they wanted to, then you wouldn't be covering for them in the first place. They'd be doing it. Don't beg for people to be in your life. I have before. It never works. It only makes them feel like they are enabled to do the worst to you. And I'm not perfect, but I am changed. I have grown. I have done the work and accepted my wrong in everything. But I'm not going to hold that over my own head forever, because I don't do that now. I'm different. And to be honest with you, I was different when I did it because I wasn't who I was supposed to be. Now I'm working towards who I was supposed to be, like I was in the beginning. And I'm done with all of that. Anything that brings me drama, or that tries to take me away from my light or my purpose, I have no problem with walking away, moving on. Because at the end of the day, guys, that's all we got left. What we've done here, what we've accomplished here. And I know we say we don't care about what people think about us. And that could be very true. And a lot of times it is true. But come on. What type of legacy do you want to leave behind you? You don't have to do the most. You could just be nice. When people bring up your name, do you want people to bring up your name and think of you in a loving, kind, generous, humanitarian way? A noble way? Or do you want them to start with cursing words, profanity and anger and rolling eyes and just spite? No, come on. We all want to be thought of in a good light. So hey, keep pushing forward. Keep trying to prosper. Know that you are worthy and you're worth it. Know that time is real because we made it real. But in reality, it's infinite. But in this world, it's real. And you don't have forever. Make small mistakes in exchange for big changes, big improvements. I love y'all. Whoever listens to it. Comment, like, subscribe. But no matter what, don't let nobody else make you feel less than. Don't apologize for things that you shouldn't apologize for. If whatever that was done was truth, then you stand in your truth. You stand in your faith, in your beliefs. You stand in your power. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. You. Don't let nobody take that from you. Your power. I'm gonna get out of here. Let y'all be good to each other. And be good to yourself. We'll catch up soon.